My dear students, just now in part 2 we have completed or just we have studied what is the meaning of hybridization and what carbon will do during hybridization, that we are going to study next. Hybridization of carbon atom and shapes we are going to continue. What is the meaning of hybridization? Mixing up of half-filled atomic orbitals, okay? Mixing up of different, you can take here. Mixing up of different half-filled atomic orbitals is called hybridization. And actual definition of hybridization is a process of mixing up of different half-filled atomic orbitals to get new orbitals of identical or same energy. In carbon compounds, okay, hybridization involves how many half-filled orbitals are there? Involves one 2s orbital, because 2s1 and 3 2p orbitals, because px1 py1 2p orbitals. Okay. So how many possibilities are there, that we are going to study, and that is we are going to study shapes of compounds. So that is, first we are going to hybridization of carbon atom and shapes of compounds. So here you can start. First there will be 3 serial number. 3 will be there. Then here half-filled orbitals, they should be different half-filled orbitals, and then we are going to get half-filled orbitals, and here we get type and number of hybrid orbitals, what type and how many we get. Type and number of hybrid orbitals, and then what we want, that's what we want. If that hybridization is there, what will be the shape of compounds? Shape of compounds in which that hybridization is there, shape of compounds, and then we will get here lastly examples for that type of hybridization. Okay? For the time being we can take only one example. So this is what you mean by we are going to study in detail. Okay? So first one, serial number 1. Suppose, imagine how many half-filled orbitals are there for carbon? 4. So if 1 2s, okay, and 3 2p orbitals, 1s and 3 2p orbitals are going to combine. Okay. So what type of hybridization we get? 1s and 3 2p, and this is called sp3. We get 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. we get 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. Remember, my dear students, it should be called as not your mathematics, sp cube. It is not sp cube. It should be pronounced as sp3 hybridization, but not sp cube. So it should be called as sp3 hybridization. 1 s orbital, 3 p3 orbitals are going to combine. The total number of orbitals will be 1 s and 3 p. 3 plus 1 is 4. We get 4 hybrid orbitals. And what will be the shape? The compounds with this hybridization, sp3 hybridization, will show what type of shape? Tetrahedral. Show tetrahedral. Okay? That shape is called tetrahedral shape. And what is the meaning of tetrahedral shape? It is also called pyramid shape. Pyramid. If you have seen in Egypt, pyramids. Tetrahedral or pyramid shape. What is the shape of pyramid? So, 3 orbitals will be here. Okay? And this will be 3 orbitals. And here you will get 1 more orbital. And this angle is found to be, 109 degree 0.28 minute. Since 60 minutes is equal to 1 degree, 28 is almost equal to 30, or hence we are also going to call it as 109.5 degree. If you want totally in degree, 30 minutes means half degree, so 109.5. And this angle is called tetrahedral angle. This is a standard angle which is called normal angle, or this angle is called tetrahedral angle. And if you want simple shape, this will be the shape of pyramid. Okay? This will be the shape of pyramid, and you will get here. Okay? Or you can have like this. The exact, if you want, like this. This will be the shape of the pyramid. Here will be 1 point. And all these 4 orbitals are sp3, because they are obtained from combining 1s with 3p, and hence all are called sp3 hybrid orbitals. sp3 hybrid orbitals. In sp3 hybrid orbitals, we get only single covalent bonds, and examples will be, so examples for this will be generally saturated compounds. Like alkanes or any others, like alkanes. Example, if you want particularly alkanes, okay, methane, ethane, okay, etc. Okay, we are going to get this type of hybridization. So 1s, 2s will combine with 2p, and we are going to get here sp3 hybrid orbitals, and that you are going to study in detail in chemical bonding. Okay, but only we want this much. The shape will be tetrahedral shape, and that is also called pyramid shape, and this type of shape is normally found in, okay, we get 4s hybrid orbitals. Next, second one, 1s should be there every time. Why? Because the orbital should be different. Only 2p we cannot take. 1, 2s, and now there is a choice for you. Instead of 3, you take only 2. 2p orbitals. Okay? 2p orbitals. Because single electrons are present, we get, so 2s and 2. 1 plus 2 will be 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. We get 3. We get 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals. sp2 hybrid orbitals. So this should be read as sp2. It should be called as sp2, but not sp square. So no mathematics is available here. Okay? Okay, but not as sp. So there is no problem. It should be sp2. Okay? But not sp square. This is sp3 hybridization. Okay? So then the shape we get is, the shape we are going to get will be trigonal planar. We get trigonal planar. So this will be triangle like trigonal planar shape. The compounds will have the shape of trigonal planes. Trigonal planar shape. Trigonal planar shape. What is the meaning of trigonal planar shape? You will have a simple triangle in the plane, and you will get here, okay? So just like a triangle, you will get this. So this is triangular planar. Okay? And this angle is found to be 120 degree. The angle between two orbitals will be 120 degree, and this is 1 sp2. This is 1 sp2 hybrid orbitals. This is 1 sp2 hybrid orbitals. So you will get here 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals. Okay? What happens here? 1 2s is involved, 2 px1, 2 py1 is involved, 2 pz is free, and hence it is found in double bond compounds. Okay? And example for this is, okay, unsaturated compounds. Okay, in unsaturated compounds, okay, like alkenes, E and E, like alkenes. That is, we want particular example, ethylene, or upacnine is ethene, E and E. So that is C2H4. Okay, because one bond is going to be free. Then the last one, there are 3 types of hybridization. The last one will be, what is that last one? 1s should be there, because for different 1 2s and only 1 2p. Okay? Only one s and one 2p orbitals. One s and only one 2p orbitals. So 1 plus 1, you will get here 2 s and p only are there. 2 sp hybrid orbitals. 2 sp hybrid orbitals. 2 sp hybrid orbitals. Here there is no any choice. So 1 plus 1 will be 2. Because this is 1 plus 1 will be 2. 2 sp hybrid orbitals, and shape is linear. Shape is linear shape. The compounds which are having this type of hybridization, they are going to have linear shape, and this will be the hybridization. So here you will get S combination. S and P are going to combine, and we get here the angle will be 180 degree. Angle will be 180 degree, and since here 2px and 2s is involved, py and pz are free, and hence we are going to get, triple bond, and hence examples in unsaturated or highly unsaturated, in more unsaturated, because the two types of compounds are there in unsaturated, alkenes and alkynes. In more unsaturated compounds, like alkynes, Y and E, alkynes, with alkynes, that is acetylene, old name, acetylene, or it is Ipac name is ethyne, 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 and that is C2H2, C2H2, ethylene, and this is acetylene. So there are in carbon atom or carbon atom inorganic compound can give you 3 types of hybridization. One is sp3, one s orbital combines with or mixes with all the 3 2p orbitals, we get 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. And second chance, 1 2s is compulsory for all, because 2 different orbitals means we are having only 2 types of orbitals, s and p. So only we can have choice of p. We can cut down p, we can't cut down s. So 1 2s and 2p, we get 3 sp2 hybrid orbitals, because 1 s orbital and 2p, 1 plus 2 will be, that is 3 hybrid orbitals. All these 3 have same energy. So what is the meaning of this? S orbitals have, as you know very well, low energy. S orbitals will have low energy, and p orbitals will have more energy. P orbitals will have more energy, and when these are going to combine, we get sp hybrid orbitals, sp hybrid orbitals of equal energy, That means if the energy of s orbital is, just imagine 1. Energy of p orbital is 2. So then the new orbitals we get is 1 plus 2, that is divided by 4, or whatever depends upon, they will have equal energy. This is what we call hybridization principle. We get the new orbitals of this. So this is what you mean by types of hybridization, and shape. For sp3 it will be tetrahedral, for sp2 it will be trigonal planar, and for sp it is linear. That means what is the meaning of this shape? If the compounds are going to get sp3 hybridized carbon atom, they will have tetrahedral shape. If the compounds will have sp2 hybridization, they will have trigonal planar shape. And if the compounds are going to have sp hybridization, that molecules will be linear in shape. Yes or no? No? Okay. So this is about hybridization of carbon atom and their shapes in their compounds. Next, we are going to study little more. What is S character? What is S character or percentage of S? So that we are going to study. That is S character or percentage of S, whatever you want. Okay. Next we are going to study another principle, S character. S character, that means percentage of S. S character. Or percentage of S, whatever you want. Percentage of S. S character is percentage of S in hybridized orbitals. In hybridized orbitals. In hybridized orbitals. So why we are going to concentrate only on S character? The reason is more the S character, more will be, more is the S character in hybrid orbitals, more is the S character or percentage, more will be electronegativity. That means capacity to attract electron. More will be electronegativity. More will be electronegativity. So the importance of S character is more is the S character, more will be the electronegativity. That is what we are going to measure. Now you know very well types of hybridization. Types of hybridization. Types of hybridized orbitals. Hybridized. Types of hybridized orbitals. Types of hybridized orbitals. Then S character, and then automatically you can calculate P character or percentage of P. P character or P percentage of P. So this is S character. So this is what we are going to calculate. So types of hybrid orbitals will be 3. If you want, you can take here serial number also. So you will get here. S character or percentage of S. And here percentage of P. So first one, if you take types of hybrid orbitals, sp3. sp3. So 1s plus 3p, totally 4 orbitals are there. You take this is equal to 100. Okay, that is 1s plus 3p is equal to 100%. If you take, then S character will be 25%. Because for 425 each, 75% will be your P character. Second, in sp2, you are having 2 plus 1, 3, total is equal to 100. So each will be 33.33%. Yes will be there, and P should be 66.66. Then third one will be SP. 1 S is there, 1 P is there. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 is equal to 100%. So each will be 50%. Each will be 50%. And hence electronegativity increases from sp3, sp2, sp. Hence electronegativity is maximum. Electronegativity is maximum in compounds with sp hybridization. With sp hybridization, as S percentage is maximum. S percentage is maximum. Hence, the order of electronegativity will be there. Order of electronegativity in hybrid orbitals is given by, in hybrid orbitals is sp maximum. Sp is more than sp2 and sp2 is more than sp3. That means in sp electronegativity is maximum and in sp3 it is minimum. Electronegativity means the capacity to attract the electrons towards itself. Okay? Getting electrons on itself and getting negative charge. That is what we call electronegativity. And hence, if you want example for this, okay, acetylene C2H2, electronegativity is more than ethene, and this is more than ethane. Okay, this is what you related. And you remember alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. So if you take here alkenes, E and D, of course I am going to repeat it once again. Alkenes, and here will be alkanes and alkynes. Alkanes and alkynes. If you remember general formula, CnH2n, that is double bond. If you add plus 2 here, it will become alkane CnH2n plus 2. Hydrogens will be 2 more. And if you subtract 2 hydrogen, it becomes CnH2n minus 2. So these 3 formula you have to remember. Alkanes CnH2n plus 2, alkenes CnH2n, or alkynes. So ANE saturated, ENE, these are double bond compounds, these are double bond compounds, these are single bond compounds, these are triple bond compounds. Okay? So ANE, ENE, YNE, ಏನಾದರೂ ಅನ್ನಿ. Okay? That is what we call, this I will continue, okay, in part 4. Okay? These are the basic principles that we are going to start studying one by one. Thank you, my dear students.